Greetings, CPC kids and families. My name is Shelly, and I'm a children's director here at Central Peninsula Church.
Hey guys, I'm Daniel, and I'm a pastoral resident also here at Central Peninsula Church.
And this morning we want to start off with a little bit of trivia chit-chat, and we want you guys to join in from home. So if you think you know the answer, go ahead and add it in our chat. And Daniel and I are going to try to give answers as Erica feeds us our questions in real time.
And I'm for sure going to win.
You probably will. Go ahead, Erica.
Are you ready for your first question?
I've never been more ready.
Okay. What is the Statue of Liberty made of?
Copper.
Gold.
Gold?
Why not? I bet you there's gold in there somewhere.
There might be. You're right.
Boys and girls, what do you think? What is the Statue of Liberty made out of?
I'm going to go with paper.
Okay. That's probably not a good guess.
Are we ready for the answer?
I think we're ready for the answer.
It is copper.
Ew.
Aw, 1 for Daniel, 0 for me. I knew it wasn't gold. It's just the first thing that came to my head.
That's not a great trivia strategy.
All right. Focus.
Here we go.
How many lights are on the top of the Empire State Building? How many lights are on the top of the Empire State Building?
I'll let you go first.
2,400.
Oh, wow. I was going to say 7.
I will tell you, you're both wrong.
Okay.
If that helps. We're kind of in the middle, not so much, Daniel. Sorry. But it is 1,200 LED lights.
By Price is Right rules, I want that one.
Correct. You could just guess one. And then
Boys
you
and
win.
girls, how many did you guess? Were you even in the thousands?
Did you think it was less than 7?
I honestly thought it was one, so that's good.
All right,
Just
let's
one
try
big
another
light.
one.
Your next question. What is the world's tallest building?
Oh, I know.
Empire
It's the Burj Khalifa.
State
Wow.
Yeah.
Building?
In Dubai.
Yeah, he's right. It's not 7, but he's right.
Tom Cruise jumps off that in a Mission Impossible movie. It's pretty cool.
Excellent. For a bonus point, how
Sure.
tall is it?
Okay, it's
It's more than
Eight-
7 feet.
it's 836 feet.
Wow, that's not that tall.
I don't know. Boys and girls, how tall do you think it is?
I'm going to say 1 million miles tall.
No, for either one of you. It is 2,717 feet
Wow. All right.
tall.
By
That's
Price is
almost-
Right rules. You got that one.
It's almost how many lights that I guessed on top of them.
You should have flipped those.
Oh, golly. Okay, next question.
All right. What is the world's largest office building? Do not guess Office Max or Office Depot. That is
Apple.
incorrect.
The Apple office building.
Okay.
Empire State.
It is. If I give you the. No, that helps me
Be like
out.
a
It's the
geographical
Pentagon,
region.
by the way.
Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense.
Oh,
Largest, and it's by square foot, not by height. I don't know if that
see, I
matters
see.
Wow.
That would have been a good
to
hint.
your guess.
Families, did you know the Pentagon was the largest office building?
Clearly, we did not.
We didn't. I think we've got time for one more question.
All right. How long did it take to build the Taj Mahal?
Oh, easy.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Do you
Go
want to
ahead.
elaborate?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'll answer second.
7 years.
I think it took 2.5 years, Erica.
You're both real wrong. But that was really good answering. It took 20 years.
Wow. That's a long time.
That's a long time.
It's most of my life.
Just building one thing.
Wow.
Wow.
There you go.
20 years to build the Taj
I
Mahal.
don't
That's a
think-
long time.
Either one of you really.
The winner is the viewers at home.
There it
Clearly.
is. There
I'm
we
pretty
go.
sure you guys knew all the answers, at least more than we did.
Definitely.
Congratulations.
Well done. Well done.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us in the pre-show today. We're gonna hit our countdown and get started. See you soon.
thank you for waiting. We are back with a very special game that Erica and Shelly are going to play, and we're calling this one Stack That Cup. So they have 21 plastic cups in front of them that they need to stack in a pyramid formation, but they can only use one hand. Shocker. So the first one to get their pyramid stacked is going to be the winner. Contestants, are you ready?
We're so ready.
All right, we're going to start on go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 3.5.
Come on.
Go!
Ah.
Oh, Shelly off to a rocky start.
No.
Erica's going real fast. You really got to stack those in tight because they're just as wide as the table, it looks like. Erica has a very steady hand.
No.
It's like they always say, slow and steady wins the race. But Erica's fast and steady. Shelly looks slow and shaky.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, she's catching up, though. This is going to be a tight finish. Wow, Shelly almost broke her pyramid, I think. Erica's almost there. And we have a winner. Oh, wow, a buzzer beater if I've ever seen one. But wait, don't touch that dial. We have to get into part 2 of our game. Contestants,
Yes.
if you'll take a look behind the shelf, you will see a very special basket of ping pong balls just for you. In part 2, after we stacked those cups, we're now going to wreck those cups. So you guys are going to use your ping pong balls to try and break the other person's pyramid. You're not just trying to knock the cups down, but you have to knock them completely off the table. Are you ready?
I think so.
All right, on go. 1, go. Whoa. Okay, all right. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is crazy. Oh, Shelly won. Shelly won. Oh, and we ruined all our cups. All right. Well, great job, everybody. Thank you to our contestants. We're going to get cleaned up here, but in the meantime, we're going to move into our worship time for you guys. So at home, go ahead and stand on up, get your singing voices ready, and we're going to worship God together. So here we go.
Darkness run and hide, you bring the broken back to life. Only you can, only you can. You set me free from every chain, you fill my heart with songs of praise. Only you can, only you can. Jesus, you're the only reason that I'm even breathing. I am wide awake. My heart beats only for your glory. My hands reach up for you to hold me. My soul sings, Father, you are holy. My feet dance to your rhythm, to your rhythm.
back. Thank you guys for being here. Now we are going to get into our story time for today. And just to remind you guys, if you didn't see the video last week, we talked about the story of the lost son. If you remember, Jesus was telling a parable, which is what we call stories that Jesus would tell to teach a certain point or just to help people understand what he was saying. And this parable was in response to the religious leaders of the time called the Pharisees. And remember, the Pharisees, they really didn't like the people that Jesus was hanging out with. They thought that they were better than those people, and they really didn't want to forgive those people. And remember, we're all about forgiveness this month, so in that theme, Jesus told them this story to help them understand why they need to forgive and why forgiveness is so important. So, to help us tell the next part of the story, I am going to bring in our very special actress, Shelly.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you for being here, Shelly.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Shelly and I are going to help tell you the second half of the story, which is going to focus on the older son. So, let's recap a little bit of our story from last week. Sound good?
Sounds great.
All right. Well, previously on the story of the lost son.
Father, give me my share of the family property. I'm the younger son.
That's right. And she's also the father.
My son, why? Why? All right.
Yeah! Party! Party, party, party! Do, 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 do. Oh no! Time has run by, and now all my money has run out. And now I have to feed these dirty pigs while I starve. I'm so hungry. I'm going to eat pig slop. Ugh, this tastes gross. But wait, I have an idea. I'll go home to see my father, and I'm gonna beg for mercy. What's that? What's that I see? Is that my son in the distance? Yay! Oh, son, let's throw a party in your honor. My lost son has returned home.
So even though the younger son ran away and wasted all of that money, the father welcomed him back and forgave him because he loved him so much. And that seemed like the perfect ending to the story, but Jesus didn't end it there because remember, we still need to talk about the older brother. Dun,
I'm
dun,
the older
dun.
brother.
That is the older brother who was out working in the fields one day when he heard the sounds of that younger son's party kind of off in the distance, and he wasn't really sure what that was.
What is that? Party! Yeah! What's that noise? Wait, are they having a party over there?
The older son was very confused. Why would they be having a party? So, to find out, he called one of their servants over to ask them what the deal was. And so the servant replied, "Your brother has come home. Your father has killed the fattest calf. He has done this because your brother is back safe and sound." His lost brother had finally come home, and the older brother should have been happy, but he did not see this as a reason to celebrate.
How could my father have done this to me? There's no way I'm going in there to party.
The father heard about the son's decision, and he went and begged him to come and join the party.
My son, please come in and celebrate with us.
Dad, look. All these years, I've obeyed all of your orders. But you never even gave me a little goat to celebrate with my friends. But now this son of yours, this kid that's wasted all of your money, now he comes home, and what do? You kill the fatted calf for him.
The father tried to explain it wasn't that he didn't love the older son. He was just so happy that the younger son had come home safe and sound.
My son, everything I have is yours. But we had to celebrate and be glad. This brother of yours was dead, but now he's alive. He was lost, but now he's found.
Wow, great work. That was so good and so dramatic. Hey, everyone at home, let's give Shelly a round of applause. Thank you, thank you. Your acting career is going to take off after this one. And that is where Jesus ended the story. He didn't say if the older son had listened to the father or if he didn't listen. It's kind of up to us to decide. And the same way, it was up to the Pharisees to decide what they would do. Would they change the way that they thought about people that they thought they were better than and forgive them? Or would they keep being stubborn and, like the older son, maybe they decided to kind of stay out in the fields and not go join the party because they weren't willing to forgive? And that brings us to our bottom line for the day, if we can take a look at that. Remember, the problem with choosing not to forgive is that we miss out on a lot of the good things that God is doing in our lives and in other people's lives. So our bottom line is that when we don't forgive, we miss out. It can be tough to forgive people, but if we're honest, we all want things to be fair. It's really hard when people hurt us because we feel like there's been like injustice or this just isn't fair, and it's really hard to accept that. But we need to remember, like the older son, we don't know if he chose to forgive or not, but let's say he chose not to forgive. He missed out on the party. He would have missed out on having that relationship with his brother. He probably was really mad at his father still. All those hurts that he had, they didn't go away because he chose not to forgive. And he's really the one that got hurt from this whole story, not the younger son, because the father did choose to forgive the younger son. And so we just need to remember that when we don't forgive, we miss out on the things that God has for us. So take a second at home and let's think of someone that maybe we can forgive, or maybe it's someone we need to go ask for forgiveness from. I know a lot of you guys are kind of stuck at home right now, and with all that time together, I bet some of you have gotten your feelings hurt at one time or another. And so just think of what you can do to forgive someone, and today's a perfect day to go and talk to them and to tell them that you forgive them, or just to pray and ask God to help you forgive them. So with that, I'm going to pray for us, and then after that, we're going to move into our worship time. So would you guys pray with me at home? God, it can be tough when we feel like someone doesn't deserve forgiveness. It seems unfair when we have to forgive someone even when they won't say they're sorry. We want to make sure that we are able to forgive the people around us. So will you help us to do that? Because we know that when we don't forgive others, we miss out. In your name I pray, amen. So with that, we want to move into our worship song, Live Your Love, which is going to be a reminder for us to live out God's love and forgiveness every day.
Everything I want, everything I need, you are. When nobody else is listening to me, you are. Before my heart took its first beat, you already loved me, Lord. And in your kindness, you saved me. You're all that I'm living for. Oh,
Hey, boys and girls. Hey, families. So our bottom line again for today is when you don't forgive what? When you don't forgive, you miss out. That's right. I wanted to go over our memory verse. Just the last time that we can say this and continue to memorize it, it's found in Colossians chapter 3, verse 13. And it says, "Bear with each other and forgive one another if any of you has any grievance against someone. Forgive as the Lord forgave you." Forgive as the Lord forgave you. We have all been forgiven because we've all messed up. But because God has forgiven us, He has said that we should forgive others. So thank you so much to Daniel for sharing that story with us. And thank you, families, for listening and for following along. Thanks for dancing. I even already got some pictures and heard some awesome things about your families just dancing along and worshiping God for who He is and what He's done. So thank you for that. Before we close today, I would like to invite you all to come back and join us at 1:30 today. We have an event called Start Here, where we're going to invite parents and elementary age kids to join us as we talk about faith and what it means to trust and follow Jesus. So if you're interested, feel free to come back to this YouTube channel. We'll be live at 1:30 this afternoon. Otherwise, we'll see you next week. Also, don't forget to check in throughout the week. We've been posting activities and different things that you all can do with your families. So take care, be safe, and we love you guys. Until next time, bye.